Welcome to the Young Crones Cafe, where you can get a magic brew full of all sorts of information, both witchy and practical.
Grab a cup of coffee and join us. I'm Elizabeth, a wordsmith.
And I'm Dave, a modern-day sage.
We are going to talk about various witchcraft and life topics from a slightly more mature perspective, at least most of the time.
Thanks for joining us.
Here's a little something extra to get you through until our next regularly scheduled episode from the Young Crones Cafe. Happy Beltane! We have hit the time of year where green is everywhere. Things are sprouting, growing, expanding all around us. The heartbeat of the earth seems to pulsate with life and joy. Can you see it? Feel it. For many of us, this is the time when we begin to hit our stride energetically again and are often out and about more, making plans for gardens, summer vacations, and so on. For those of us who walk the path tradition, we believe that rather than a specific date, this is the start of the times of Beltane, which lasts until the next first quarter day of Love Mass in August. We take stock of our foundations, the basics of what we practice, returning to where we started, to see how we have grown and changed, and what we may wish to begin again. However, in these uncertain times with all its economic and social disruptions, we can feel out of sync somehow with the rhythms that are calling all around us. We can feel the call of the earth to come out and dance and celebrate the return of life. But we have been focused on our worries about not having enough money to thrive. We can sense the energy of scared and angry people trying to overtake the energy of growth and change in this world, and there must be ways we can help to lessen the stress. Beltane is at its heart a celebration of life and joy, and the ability to grow and change over and over again. So today, just for a little while, try tapping into that earth energy and magnify it the best you can and send it out to your neighborhoods, your communities, the world around us all, so we can feel less alone, less forgotten, more valued in the midst of today's changing world. Go outside and stand in your backyard if you have one, or go out onto your porch, or even just open a window and feel potential change moving around and through you. Connect with the roots of the earth energies that is thrumming and stretching outwards. Draw that energy up into yourself and let the slow, steady heartbeat of the land calm and center your own soul first. Enjoy the peace that this can create for you. Now take a few minutes and just breathe in the energy, and with every outward breath, send the energy swirling out from you to the piece of the world where you are. Remember to ground and center afterwards. Know that as witches, we can always return to our roots, our foundations, our connection with the earth energy to provide grounding for ourselves as the energy of growth that is profound during this season as it expands all around us. Please enjoy the season. Enjoy the flowers and the return of spring if that's the weather where you are and that's what you experience. If you want to join us during these foundation times, you can always take a look at your own practices and see what you used to do when you first started out on your path as a witch. See where things continue to serve you or where you maybe need to think about making some changes later in the year. And again, happy Beltane. And until our next scheduled episode, may you find mirth and reverence in all things.
Well, it looks like the coffee cups are empty for this week. We hope you join us again next Tuesday. But you can find us at our website, 2youngcrones.com. That's the number 2, Young Crones.
We'd love to have you join our growing online Discord community. Check out our new Patreon presence. Just look for Young Crones Cafe. Through Patreon, you'll be able to make it to our Discord. We are also Young Crones Cafe on Twitter and Facebook.
Until then, remember, we are witches who work with energies to effect change.
We are believers in both immanent and transcendent divine.
We are celebrants of the passage of the solar and lunar cycles.
We are hedge walkers who pass back and forth between the worlds of the magical and the mundane.
We are seekers of knowledge.
And we are walkers of a spiritual tradition we call the path.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.